What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Single Guy channel. My name is Lloyd, bringing you practical and actionable dating advice that really works for single guys, not some mainstream bullshit that's just gonna tell you to be yourself and everything will be okay. Today we're gonna be talking about what to send a girl who stopped responding to your messages. Specifically, I'm gonna be talking about what to do when a girl stops responding to your messages, and specifically the actual text messages to send. And at the very end, I'm gonna tell you the last resort text message that you can send if she's gone completely cold. And I'll actually tell you some success stories about when this has actually worked for me. The first thing that you need to do if a girl stops responding to your messages is first, take a deep breath and relax, okay? Because you stressing about it is not gonna make it any better, and you're probably gonna send her something stupid. Text messages are text messages, okay? They don't define your life, and the reason why you're stressing about them is because you have a little bit of insecurity and there's a lot of uncertainty going on with this. You know, you don't know what the person's thinking. You don't know if they've read your message, and then you don't know if they're trying to get back to you or if they're willfully ignoring you, okay? This can be a very tough thing for a lot of guys to deal with, but one easy way to deal with it is to be talking to multiple people at the same time, okay? I would recommend you be texting at least 5 girls. Now, you don't have to be sleeping with all of these girls, you don't have to be dating all of them, but they're just girls that you're interested in. That way, if one doesn't work out, you have at least 5 options going on for you, and you're not stressing about it too much. When guys start having this problem, 9 times out of 10, it's usually just because they're messaging one girl and they care way too much about this girl, and it's ruining their life. The other thing too is realize that, you know, women are not the most important thing out there. You should be doing something else, like being on your path or on your purpose, to make sure that you're not stressing about these individual interactions with women, okay? Especially one woman, okay? Have something more important to do than that one woman. And the last thing too, realize, guys, dude, women see messages all the time. And, you know, I see messages all the time too, and I don't respond to everybody. And it's because I'm either doing something or that's really important and I forget about it. And sometimes this is from a really hot girl, a girl that I'm really interested in. And I forget sometimes. And sometimes I'll look at my phone later and I'll be like, God damn it, like I can't believe I didn't respond to her, you know? It's been a day late now. So realize that, look, man, sometimes she'll see your message and she won't respond, and that has zero measure of your worth as a person, okay? And sometimes it doesn't even have any measure of you as your worth to them, okay? It just means that she didn't respond, and that's all you should take it as. The more you think about it, the more you start stressing about it, the more you're gonna do something dumb. Pay attention to the way you're texting this girl and what you're texting this girl. A lot of guys will tell me, hey, I was going really great with this girl, and then she just stopped responding, and I'm like, well, what did you send her? Well, I sent her Happy Monday, and she didn't respond to Happy Monday. Homie, you sent Happy Monday? Like, what the fuck is she supposed to send to Happy Monday? Like, there's no question in there, it's nothing. It's a stupid text message to send. So, you know, okay, also pay attention to how quickly you're responding as well. So sometimes a lot of guys will be like, this girl takes forever to respond, and then I'll look at the amount of time that they're responding, and they're taking, you know, 5 hours too. So if you look at the way some girls message, some girls will message you really quickly right away when they can. Others will they'll like to take their time, and they like to write out like long messages. And so for them, they're probably gonna, you know, sometimes it might take them a day to respond to you or whatever. So think about if those things are happening to you right then before you jump to conclusions. Finally, the last thing that you can do if she's not responding to you is be present on social media, okay? If you're present on social media, a lot of times I'll get girls that, you know, won't respond to my message, and then they'll see I posted some stuff on Instagram or like a story or something like that, and then they'll hit me up right after that. They'll be like, hey, what are you doing? Sorry, I haven't been responding, or something like that. Okay, so if you're present on Instagram, she sees you doing cool stuff, that can help. Now, I would caution you with these girls, okay? If you're getting a girl that's only hitting you up after you post some cool shit on Instagram, you're dealing with a narcissist, and you should probably avoid that person. Okay, finally, what should you actually send to this person? Okay, so the text messages that I send when a girl isn't responding to me, let's say I get I send her a text message on Monday, okay? All the rest of Monday, she does not respond to me, and then it's Tuesday, and then I'm still waiting for a message, okay? What do I send then? First of all, you know, give her about a day to respond, maybe a day or two if you're feeling like it. And then the text messages that you send after that, at that point, would probably be something random and crazy and silly. You know, sometimes I'll send a text message. I'll say like, hey, I think I'm pregnant with your child. That's such a crazy, retarded text message to send that she's got to respond to it. And so I get a pretty high response rate on that. Another thing that I've heard Matt Artisan say he sends from The Attractive Man is he sends hey, I'm bored, want to rob a bank? That's pretty stupid too. Just anything silly, anything funny that is just like, it's kind of like a baiting text message. The most highly likely to respond text message that you can send is a picture, and it's a picture of you and her. Or maybe just a picture of her. If you happen to take a picture of her, don't do it creepily, make sure she knows about it. Don't be spying in her window, taking pictures, be like, you like this one? She'll probably respond, and she'll probably say she's calling the cops. But if you have a picture of you two together, like sometimes I'll take a selfie after I get a girl's number with her, and I'll send that later. That's probably the highest likelihood of someone responding to your message. So let's say you send this text message and she still doesn't respond. Okay, what do you do after this? Well, you send her, this is the last resort, this is the oh shit, this is, Hail Mary kind of text message, okay? The text message that I send, and what pretty much every guy sends, is, are you alive? Or, hey, you alive still? Or something like that. Now, one of three things are gonna happen. She's either gonna say, or she's either gonna not respond, so nothing's gonna happen, or she's gonna give you like a quick response, like yep, or just a short answer, like a very short answer. If it's one of those two, you need to delete that number. You need to never talk to this girl. Do not exert an ounce of energy trying to meet up with this person, or an ounce of energy thinking about her. It's done. Se acabó. You need to move on and go after other girls. Okay, but if she sends you a text message that's like, hey, oh my God, I'm so sorry I haven't been responding. Like, I was in Mexico and I haven't had service. I was over here and like I lost my phone, or I was at this event. Whatever it is, she's at least trying to make it seem like she cares and she's invested in this. Okay, so there might be something there. Now, after that point, if she's responding, try and meet her up in person. Don't try and do it immediately. Maybe get a couple little banters back and forth. But at the end of the day, you got this number so you can meet her up in person. And if you're not trying to meet her, well, then I don't know why you got this number in the first place. So if you try to meet up with her twice and she's canceled on you, what do? You drop her and move on to another girl. Don't say, hey, I'm dropping you, or whatever, the angry, like super low value, text message. Just ghost her and move on. So let's talk about some situations where, does this actually work? Has this actually worked in my life? Well, I would say the majority of the time that the messages get to this point, this last resort message, okay, the majority of the time, it's probably not going to happen. This girl's probably not interested in you, but there are some times when there's sometimes where there's crazy situations, or happens all the time. And this has happened with me a few times before too. Okay, I remember I was texting this girl back years ago. It was going great. I think we went out one or two times or something like that. Probably just once. I felt like it went really well. I felt like it was a good date. I felt like we had a connection, and for some reason she just kind of stopped responding, and I didn't really know why. I did exactly what I was saying in this. So I sent her a quick like little random message. And I actually didn't even get a response from that. And so then a week later, I sent her the "Are you alive?" message, and she actually responded. She said that she was alive. She was super sorry that she hadn't been messaging me back, and that she was asking me, hey, what are you up to this weekend? So we ended up meeting up that weekend. Ended up hooking up. It was great. But then I think we stopped talking after that, because I discovered that she wasn't really as good of a person as I thought she was, and it was probably good that that we were drifting apart. Okay, so that's one time. The other time was I was going after this girl who just again suddenly stopped responding out of nowhere, and I didn't really know what happened. I assumed she met some other guy. Well, as it turns out, she was already seeing that guy when she saw me. So she was seeing somebody, but then she broke up with him. And then after she broke up, I hit her up. I said, hey, are you alive, or what's going on, or something like that. And then she responded. She was super positive. Anyway, we went out later that week, and same thing happened. But in these types of situations, guys, if you're having a lot of trouble and it's being really difficult to meet this person out, it's probably not going to be a long-lasting thing. Like, relationships shouldn't be that difficult. So if you're looking for a relationship and this person's being really difficult, well, they're probably going to continue to be difficult for as long as the relationship lasts. And if you're down with that and you're cool with dealing with that sort of stuff because she provides other qualities for you, well then great, yeah, then keep going for her. But if you don't want to deal with that stuff, then I recommend you move on. Or if you just want to sleep with her a few times, which is, what I was doing for probably most of my early 20s and still do today, then you know, might be worth hitting her up and seeing if that will happen. But in terms of a long-term relationship, people don't really change as much as you think they're going to change. So I'm just gonna leave you with that. Anyway, hopefully this helps you guys. Again, if you made it to the end, consider subscribing. I come out with videos like this every single week. If you're interested in my weekly one-on-one mentorship program, shoot me an email, thesingleguy2017@gmail.com. I teach you guys exactly how to do this, how to deal with these types of situations appropriately. Thanks for watching, you guys. Good luck out there.